Hello, welcome back to IndigoSmokes Tarot. I'm doing a reading for Capricorn, a timeless reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I have divided one of my tarot decks into 5 different piles, one for Major Arcana, one for Pentacles, one for Cups, one for Swords, and the last for Wands. Each one is going to correlate to a different aspect of yourself or your life. The Major Arcana is going to symbolize the overall lesson in energy for your life at the time that you watch this reading. The Pentacles are going to correlate with work, finances, and your domestic life if it applies. The Cups are going to correlate with your spiritual and emotional life and relationships if that also comes up in the reading. Also, the Swords are going to correlate with your state of mind and any kind of communications that you're giving or receiving. And last but not least, the Wands are going to correlate with your energy levels, your passion, where your energy is being directed, the actions that you're taking or wanting to take. And that is the layout. From there, I will clarify with the Tarot Apocalypse tarot deck, and then I'll finish with some oracle messages from about 4 to 5 different decks, okay? So, let me move these over here, and starting with the Major Arcana. So, Divine Ancestors and Guardian Angels of the Collective, what insight, guidance, and clarity is needed for the Capricorn Collective at this time? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Show me the overall energy. Show me the overall energy, theme, or lesson for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. There we go, the Reversed Hermit. Okay, so for some of you, Capricorn, you are coming out of a period of solitude and introspection. For others of you, you are feeling isolated, possibly, or feeling a little bit lost. Okay, we're going to see when I clarify. Alrighty. What is the overall energy surrounding the work, finances, and domestic life of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Alright, 8 of Pentacles. Alright. So for some of you, you are, well, Capricorn is one of the hardest, if not the hardest worker in all of the zodiac. So definitely, whether this applies to school, whether this applies to work, or whether this applies to, self, I strongly think this is either work or home. You're cultivating something, okay? This is an energy of study. This is an energy of mastering your craft, your skill, your finances in some way, shape, or form. Okay, maybe some of you are going back to school. That could be why you're feeling a little bit isolated. Let's go to the next. This is Cups. Show me the overall energy surrounding the spiritual life, emotions, and relationships of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Divine guidance and insight for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Show me the energy surrounding or influencing the spiritual life, emotions, and relationships of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Right, the reverse 7 of Cups. Okay, so that this card in the reverse strongly for me symbolizes a need to be careful of overindulgence. Okay, overindulging in your vices. But other than that, I definitely see this as coming out of a period of confusion for some of you. Okay. Alright, show me the state of mind and communications of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Divine insight and guidance for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Show me the state of mind and communications of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Alright, Knight of Swords. Okay, so quick thinking. Quick thinking, maybe a racing mind for some of you. Persistent thoughts trying to force you into action. Okay, the Knight of Swords is strongly about force. It's about being assertive. It's about doing things quickly, having a rush of thoughts. It's very, very cerebral, okay, and straight to the point. Show me the overall energy. Show me the energy levels, the passions, goals, and actions of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Okay. The reverse Ten of Wands. Okay, for some of you, this is an energy of being overburdened. Okay, being exhausted with whatever it is that you're working on at this time. For others, this is an energy of feeling like you either want to give up, like you can't push through to the ending of something, to the completion of something. Strong energy of work here. Okay, overworking. Alrighty. Alright, divine ancestors and guardian angels of the collective, please clarify the following cards for clarity and guidance for the Capricorn collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Ashe. Why is the reversed hermit here as the overall energy and lesson for Capricorn native, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Why is the reversed hermit here as the overall energy and lesson for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus at this time? Oh, that came right out. Justice. Alright, so a major arcana clarifying another major arcana. So, justice being here is, for me, it talks about cause and effect and balance and truth. Alright, those are the first things that always happen to my mind when I see the justice card, okay? If this isn't talking about something to do with the law, like the literal law, this could definitely be an energy of, when I see the reversed hermit here, I see this as needing to get yourself in spiritual alignment, okay? The hermit in the upright is someone who is acting out of wisdom, someone who is introspecting or introspective and who has a lot of inner wisdom to be able to navigate itself in the world and also to help others when necessary. When it goes into the reverse, if it's not talking about a sense of isolation, it's talking about, you know, a sense of feeling lost or, you know, spiritually out of alignment. And with the justice card being here, this could definitely be an energy of needing to align yourself with universal laws, okay? The justice card talks about the mundane laws, like, you know, the ones from the government, but it also talks about cosmic laws, okay? So that could definitely be something that you need to implement into your life at this time, especially if you're feeling spiritually out of alignment, or just lost. For others of you, this could be coming out of a period of seclusion, and becoming more balanced after the fact, and also operating out of your own integrity after coming out of this period of isolation. Alright, but we're going to see, because I want to clarify a little bit further for what the justice card is. Alright, why is the justice card here with the reversed hermit as the overall energy and lesson for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Clarify justice. Right, the reverse Two of Wands. So, with this clarifying justice card, let me put them both on camera. With the reverse Two of Wands clarifying justice, this is things not being executed, okay? Plans, plans not being executed or organized effectively, plans being halted, okay? Choices not being made or staying in your comfort zone, not broadening your horizons, okay? Possibly due to legal reasons, possibly due to, once again, being spiritually out of alignment, not feeling like you know how, you know? But strongly, when I see the Two of Wands, to me that talks about failed plans and staying where you're comfortable. Alright, what does this Two of Wands refer to for Capricorn? Why is it here with Justice and the Hermit? You tried it. It's too many cards. Like, way too many cards. Why is the reverse Two of Wands here with Justice and the Hermit for Capricorn? Right, King of Wands, Page of Wands. Okay, so for sure, with all of this wands energy here, I do feel like um, the page and the king to me that talks about a certain level of wanting to take action. You know, maybe creative inspiration, but definitely wanting to put things in motion, wanting to go after something. Okay. The page of wands or the princess of wands to me, um, it talks about the beginnings of something, all right, and needing to follow where your inspiration leads you. Okay, that whatever that spark is for you, that's something that you need to like fully tune into, and not, you know, hold yourself back here with the reverse two of wands. The king of wands is someone who is very ambitious, very much action and goal oriented, and is willing to do any and whatever it takes to take this princess or page of wands and turn it into something mature, like a mature project, a mature idea. Okay, the page of wands, it talks about just the spark, the initial beginnings of that project or that inspiration. All right, the king of wands is the maturation and the full development of said inspiration or creativity or whatever goal it is that you're trying to go after. And I'm definitely seeing that there's a need to go after that without holding yourself back. Okay. If organization has been an issue for you, that's something that you're needing to work on. If you've been delaying some choices that needs to be made or that need to be made, that's something that you're also needing to pull to the forefront and direct your attention towards, like no longer delaying yourself. Okay, if these are delays and obstacles in regards to something external to you, the page, princess of wands, and the king of wands is saying to don't let it discourage you, to keep going, to continue to take action, to stay focused on your goal here. Okay, if there are some things that you need to do legally to cover your bases, then absolutely do that. For example, the king of wands, he can talk about leadership, he can talk about entrepreneurship, being a boss, going after your dreams. If there's something that you're needing to do legally first before you can fully move forward, or before you can, you know, fully mature whatever this energy is, with, like I said, with this project, a business, creative inspiration, whatever it is, if there's some legal things that you need to do, absolutely do those. Okay, for some of you, if this is just something that, you know, you're trying to manifest, if this is just the beginnings of it, definitely as far as manifestation, you can do some look to the, like I said, the cosmic laws, the universal laws, to help you spiritually get yourself into alignment, so that the manifestation process for whatever this represents for you is easier. Okay, not working against yourself, going with the cycles and the flow of nature and the cosmos can be really, really helpful, and that could be something that you need to tap into at this time. Okay, so let me clarify the next two, or the next one. All right, why is the Eight of Pentacles here for the work, finances, and domestic life of Capricorn? Prince of Wands, once again, more Wands energy. So definitely feel like there's something that you're working on, that you're trying to develop. Like I said, whether this is a business or this is a project, whether you are doing something creatively like an art project, or music, like literally anything creative, anything that requires you to take the lead. I strongly see that being here for you. Do try to make sure that you are balanced in how you go about things. So don't flip-flop in the sense of holding yourself back, and also don't be too impulsive, even though that's not something that is normally given to Capricorn. I'm seeing a lot of energy here, okay, and you're definitely needed to balance that energy accordingly. The Prince of Wands and the King of Wands is strongly about taking initiative, okay? For a lot of you, this is entrepreneurial energy, or trying to elevate to a new level in your career. Okay, hence the Eight of Pentacles, the studying, the working, the perfecting and mastering of your craft. okay? Maybe investing your money accordingly. All right, what is this Prince of Wands, Eight of Pentacles referring to for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Clarify the Prince of Wands, Eight of Pentacles for Capricorn, work, finances, domestic life, and shit. Alright. Reverse Fool, Reverse Four of Wands. Let me see if any other cards flipped over that I didn't pay attention to. Alright. So, further clarifying the Prince of Wands, Eight of Pentacles energy, we have the Reverse Fool and the Reverse Four of Wands. So, once again, I'm seeing a need for balance here because the Four of Wands in the reverse can talk about instability in regards to a project, instability in regards to your domestic life, possibly due to, with the Reverse Fool, some impulsive or reckless, actions, okay? Maybe either not being considerate of others involved or others around you, or just being too impulsive in some way, shape, or form, okay? So, strongly, the Capricorn is the workaholic, very much work, career, money oriented, stereotypically, of course. That doesn't have to resonate for everyone, but Capricorns in their workaholic ways can fully invest their energy into their career or into their finances to the detriment of home life. So definitely that's something to be aware of here. And some things in regards to work and finances is causing some, if it's not your actual behavior and your actions that is causing this imbalance on a domestic front, then this is, I kind of lost my train of thought, god damn it. So like I said, if this isn't you in your actions or your impulses or, having a workaholic tendency that's causing this instability on a domestic front, then this is, I really can't remember what I was about to say. That's so frustrating. Anyways, it'll come back to me if it's meant. The most that I get from this is, yes, stay focused on what it is that you are working on, what it is you're trying to do, whether that's start your own business, you're working on a project, you're trying to elevate in your career, stay focused on that, yes, but don't allow it to become imbalanced to the point where it negatively affects your home life and creates, instability there, okay? Alright, can we clarify the Reverse Four of Wands for Capricorn? Why is this here in the work finances arena for Capricorn, in the domestic life of Capricorn? Why is the Four of Wands here in the reverse? Why is the Reverse Four of Wands here for the work, finances, domestic life of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Alright, the Magician. Okay. So once again, the Magician and the King of Wands, Prince of Wands, Page of Wands. You literally have all the wands here except for the Queen of Wands. So I like to see those cards in conjunction with the Magician, because it talks about the Magician has all of the elements needed to create and manifest. Okay. The Magician is about willpower. It's about confidence, and it's about skill. And I see a lot of that here for you, Capricorn. And if it's not here already, this is what you're cultivating, and things are looking really, really good on that front. You may experience some delays in that manifestation, but I definitely see that it is on its way to whatever this is that you are working on and directing your energy to. Okay. That's all I get from that for now, but it's kind of premature for me to go over to this pile, but just because all of these wands are here, I feel like it correlates with this Ten of Wands over here in your energy levels, your goals, your actions. So for sure, do not get discouraged, okay? The Ten of Wands, it refers to almost like having to muster up the energy to go the rest of the way when you want to give up. Okay, so definitely do not get discouraged. Do not give up. For a lot of you, you're almost there. For some of you, you may experience some delays before it comes, but all of these upright wands is a good sign for me as a reader. So don't get discouraged. Okay, and also, like I said before about that Justice card, there could be a certain level of needing to spiritually get yourself in alignment. Sometimes, like, and I don't want to sound like, all out there, because, a lot of Capricorns are very much reality oriented, not necessarily spiritual. And so being spiritually in alignment can really help to give you that push that you need when your spirits or your energy is down. Okay, so for a lot of you, you may need to cultivate some kind of spiritual regimen or philosophies to help you, manifest this in a way that doesn't zap you of all of your energy and your resources. But definitely don't give up. Okay. Alright, why is the reverse Seven of Cups here? For the spiritual and emotional life and relationships of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Why is the reverse Seven of Cups here for the spiritual and emotional life and the relationships of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Alright, so we have the Seven of Wands and the Six of Cups. Okay, so maybe in regards to your emotions or your relationships, you could be feeling defensive right now. Okay, for those of you that have children, try not to be too sharp with them. Okay, because I am seeing that, like, with your communication over here, it could be all of the swords. They can talk, they can communicate in a way that's very sharp and not necessarily sensitive to emotions. Okay, so only take this if it applies. But if you do have children, around you, or you are a parent, try to be careful with your words. Okay, because I am seeing the Six of Cups. It correlates to children in some instances, and the Seven of Wands talks about being defensive, and that Knight of Swords is someone who can be very abrasive or forceful in the way that they're communicating. Okay, so try not to be too harsh in that regards. But for those of you where this isn't talking about children, I see defensiveness just within your relationships. Okay, and in general, I see an emotional, spiritual sense of being defensive. So I'm trying to see why. Okay, maybe you've discovered some things on an emotional, spiritual level, or just within a relationship, and it's causing you to be defensive. Why is the Seven of Wands here with the Six of Cups, reverse Seven of Cups, for the spiritual, emotional life and relationships of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Oh, here you are. Alright, we now have all of the wands out here, so definitely you could be channeling a lot of fire energy at this time, Capricorn. You could be dealing with a fire sign, whether that's a fire sign child, a fire sign that you're in a relationship with, or some kind of dynamic. But for some of you, Capricorn, this is definitely you. We have the reverse Queen of Wands with the Devil here, clarifying the Seven of Wands and the reverse Seven of Cups. So, like I said earlier about that reversed Seven of Cups, strongly, I do advise to control your vices. Okay, so if there's something that you're overindulging in, it could literally be anything. If it's negative talk, if it's being overly defensive, if it's sex, if it's drinking, whatever your vice is, try to make sure that you keep that in alignment. Okay, Capricorn. For others of you, if this isn't you taking on this fire energy to your own detriment, Capricorn, this is someone that you're dealing with. Okay, and they may not be the most positive influence at this time, and this could be why you are feeling defensive within whatever this connection or relationship is for you. The Queen of Wands for me in the reverse is someone who can be kind of melodramatic. She's operating, definitely be operating out of like a negative kind of energy. Just in the sense of maybe being argumentative or petty or insecure, two-faced. Okay, so you could definitely be dealing with someone who takes on those qualities. But once again, if this is you within this fire energy, Capricorn, really try to control your shadow and your vices. Okay, tame it. Okay, because it looks like for some of you that could be getting out of control. And then for others of you, this defensive Seven of Wands is here because you feel the need to protect your energy or yourself from this Queen of Wands energy over here. So take whichever resonates. All right, so if you're operating out of your shadow, Capricorn, you're definitely needing to get that into alignment. If you're indulging too much into your vices, that's something that you're needing to balance out. If it's someone you're within a connection with, because we do have counterparts here, I strongly suggest protecting your energy in the best way that you know how. Once again, without letting your shadow and your vices control you. Okay, so why is this reverse Queen of Wands here for the spiritual life, emotional life, and relationships of Capricorn? Alright, we have the Emperor, we have Temperance, and we have the Nine of Swords. Alright, all three of these fell out, so let me try and get it to where you can see all of them at the same time. Alright, so clarifying the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Once again, balance being needed, okay? So alright, so for some of you, you may have some kind of significant masculine energy, whether that's male or female. The Emperor is someone who does correlate with a father figure, a boss, someone who holds a lot of rank or power in your life. Okay, so definitely if this is like a father figure, an authority figure, you're definitely needing to not allow them to bring out your own insecurities here if you are taking on this Queen of Wands energy, Capricorn. Okay, don't let them take you, don't let them overpower you in regards to taking you out of your element and making you go to a lower vibrational form of yourself. If it's not that, I'm definitely seeing this as you needing to control, once again, whatever this vice is, whatever this defensiveness is, making sure that it doesn't get out of hand, making sure that your vices and your shadow don't get out of hand. Temperance talks about moderation. It talks about balance and tempering things, okay? Not too much of one or the other, okay? Both the Justice card and the Temperance card talk about a certain level of balance, okay? And the Nine of Wands, I mean, not the Nine of Wands, the Nine of Swords, that typically for some of you, you could be like losing sleep. Like you could be a night owl, you could be having some sleepless nights, whether you're up working, whether you're up stressing. The Nine of Swords could definitely talk about, you know, losing sleep over something, whether intentionally or unintentionally. For others of you, this vice is negative thinking, okay? The Nine of Swords can definitely be those negative thoughts, worries, and anxieties that keep you up at night, and I'm definitely seeing that that's needing to be taken control of and balanced out. Okay, with the Emperor is the one who he's definitely someone who is in control at all times. And Temperance is an energy of knowing how to balance things out with moderation. Okay, so for some of you, this is some internal vice that you're needing to control. Like I said, whether that is negative thinking, whether that is operating out of insecurity, whether that is sex, whether that is drinking, whatever your vice is, that's needing to be controlled strongly. Okay, if this is a person, once again, outside of you that is having a negative influence on you, Capricorn, I'm seeing that you do need to protect your energy from them. Okay. Okay. That's what I get from that. And I want to know what this Nine of Swords is about. What is this Nine of Swords energy about for Capricorn in regards to their relationship, spiritual, and emotional life? Why is this Nine of Swords here for Capricorn? That's too much. It's too many cards. Why is the Nine of Swords here for the spiritual and emotional life and relationships of Capricorn? It's funny. So for some of you, this Nine of Swords energy is talking about, I don't know if you're, and this is for a very, very, very select few of you, but I have to say it just because it popped up in my mind. For some of you, this is stress over your vehicle, your transportation, your form of transportation. For a very select few of you. For others, you are, you know, stressing or losing sleep over, you know, how you're moving forward, you know, and how you're going to be victorious in your endeavors or in this particular situation. And like I said, with all these wands here and the Magician being here in your work sector and your overall energy, there's really no reason for you to be stressed about, you know, where you're going and the path that you're taking and its inevitable, you know, manifestation. I'm not seeing I'm not seeing your manifestations and your endeavors not happening. So I don't think that's something that you need to stress about at this time. Yeah, so if that's what's keeping you up at night, please don't. For others of you, this is just you, like, once again, being up late, maybe stressing, because you are, once again, working on something. You're studying, you're, you know, perfecting your craft, your skills, and, you know, that's just keeping you up late at night. Okay, but once again, if so, like I said, you can be the workaholic. That could be something that's needing to be balanced out because it could be affecting your relationships or your home life. Okay, so once again, whatever your vice is, workaholic, negative thinking, acting out of insecurity, indulging in drinking, sex, etc., it's needing to be balanced right now. Okay, but if you're stressed out about, you know, how things are going to turn out, if you're stressed out about whether or not you're going to, you know, be victorious in this situation or what it is that you're working on, I'm not seeing that as being necessary to stress out over. Okay, for others of you, you're stressed out about your car, and I don't really know what to say about that. So yeah. Alrighty, what is this Temperance card here for Capricorn in their relationship, spiritual, and emotional life sector? Why is Temperance here for Capricorn? But I'm definitely seeing for you, Capricorn, that if not already, you're elevating, you know, within your career somehow. You got a lot of career cards, creative cards, endeavor cards here. So, clarified Temperance. Why is Temperance here for Capricorn in regards to relationships, spiritual life, emotional life? What is this Temperance referring to, needing to be balanced or moderated? Right, the reverse Seven of Swords. So once again, if you have someone in your energy who is operating out of a lower vibration and it's affecting you and your defenses are up, we now have 777 here. So once again, some kind of spiritual philosophy or practice could be needing to be implemented into your daily regimen. Okay, once again, because it looks like for a lot of you, you're all work, all study, you know, to the detriment of maybe other aspects of your life. So that could definitely show up as a form of, once again, a vice, self-sabotage. Okay, sometimes the reverse Seven of Swords, it refers to, you know, sabotaging yourself. Okay, other than that, like I said, if this is a person that you're dealing with, someone in your energy, you, like I said, you could be seeing some things more clearly with this reverse Seven of Cups in regards to maybe something that they've done, or, you know, their intentions, their character. Some things could be coming to the surface in regards to that. Let me see, what else do I get from this? This is clarifying the Temperance card. So once again, any kind of vices, self-sabotaging is needing to be moderated and balanced out. If it's a person, either you're needing to work on a situation so that it can, you know, flow better. But this is a call for, I want to say, honesty. You know, the person that you're dealing with needs to be honest. You need to be honest with them. You need to be honest with yourself. Okay, for some of you, you could be losing sleep at night because, you know, maybe there's some things that you need to re-strategize. Okay, the Seven of Swords can also talk about strategy. And when it goes to the reverse, that could be talking about needing to recalibrate and switch up your methods. Okay, so for some of you, that's what this is pertaining to. Okay, and if this pertains to, like I said, a relationship, someone external to you, you could just needing to be, needing to balance, moderate, and re-strategize how to deal with this person or the dynamic with this person. Okay, but other than that, this is strong vice energy for me here with the Nine of Swords, the Devil, the Queen of Wands in reverse, the reverse Seven of Cups, the reverse Seven of Swords. To me, that's all very much needing to pay attention to your dynamic with yourself and your dynamic within your partnerships. Okay, for some of you, this will apply to like your whatever it is that you're working on as far as your career or anything work related. In some aspect of your life, some kind of re-strategy and balance is being needed. Okay, and I say that because the reverse Seven of Swords and this reverse Two of Wands over here, like I said, plans falling through, choices not being made, organization being needed, something along those lines. So, why did I flip this over? Sorry. Why is the Knight of Swords here for the state of mind and communications of Capricorn? Okay, and so for some of you, you could be dealing with dishonesty, whether that's dishonesty with yourself or dishonesty with another person. You're needing to address that head on. Why is the Knight of Swords here for the state of mind and communications of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Four of Swords. Yeah, maybe you're needing to reflect on some things that, once again, for some of you, this is racing thoughts, okay? The Nine of Swords and the Knight of Swords both talk about having a restless mind, okay? And that could be, once again, what's needing to be balanced out. Because if your mind is working against you, it can make every aspect of your life a lot harder to deal with and manage. And your own thoughts can block you. So once again, the Nine of Swords being here, and now we have the Knight of Swords and this Four of Swords. This is a need to take a break. This is a need to meditate, to get clear, to rest your mind. Okay, so if you're someone who is dealing with like restless mind syndrome, or I don't even know if that's a real syndrome, but that's what came out. Dealing with restless mind, dealing with insomnia, racing thoughts, negative thoughts, you're definitely needing to take some time out to just mentally rest, heal, and gain some clarity. Okay, once again, if this is a situation that's bringing conflict and it has you on defense within your relationship with someone, definitely it could be time to like just retreat from it, just to get your energy back, right? Okay, so for some of you, this is your own mental energy that you're needing to balance out. For others of you, you're just needing to take a minute out, reflect, take a break, and recuperate in regards to someone else in your energy that you could be dealing with on a personal level. Yeah. And then after that, the Knight of Swords is definitely about assertively and confidently speaking your truth, saying what it is. So, why is the Four of Swords here with the Knight of Swords for the state of mind of Capricorn and communications of Capricorn? Some of you could be communicating to someone that you are, that you just need a break. You need some time to think things through. For others of you, like I said, it's just an internal process where you're needing to take a break somehow, some way, to meditate, to just give your mind a rest. Okay, a lot of you just have really, really overactive minds, racing thoughts, and it puts you on the defense, in your personal life, or it tips the scales and makes you indulge in vices. Once again, smoking, drinking, negative thinking, losing sleep over things, that kind of things of that nature. So why is the Four of Swords, Nine of Swords here for the state of mind and communications of Capricorn? Come on, don't give me that many cards. Clarify the Knight of Swords, Four of Swords for the state of mind and communications of Capricorn. There we go. King of Pentacles. Okay, so once again. Workaholic energy, okay? So I'm definitely seeing boss energy elevating within the career aspect, okay? Okay, because now we have King of Wands, King of Pentacles, the Emperor. So for a lot of you, yes, career, that is on the up and up, whether you see that or not. Whatever it is that you're working on perfecting, I do see that going well. And whatever it is you're trying to manifest, I see that coming in for you at some point. But okay, with the King of Pentacles being here for what it is that you are reflecting on. So for some of you, this Four of Swords, King of Pentacles just means that you're needing to, take a break from work. Okay, like I said, workaholic energy for some of you. For others, This is you once again reflecting on career. You're reflecting on money. Okay, that could also be what you're losing sleep over. That's mostly what I'm getting from this. I'm trying to see if I get anything else. I'm trying to stop this around 50 minutes. Yeah, so for some of you, this is just taking a mental break from a relationship. For some of you, this is taking a mental break and creating a space for you to heal and reflect and calm down your mind. For others, this is you taking a break and retreating from a particular relationship or work, you know, just because you're needing to balance that out. All right. Some of you, you're reflecting on investments, how you want to invest your money. Alrighty, other than that, now we are at the last sector, your energy levels, passions, goals, actions. Why is the reverse 10 of Wands here for the energy levels, goals, and actions of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Why is the reverse 10 of Wands here for the energy levels, the passions, goals, and actions of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Of course, you want to give me that many. No, too many. Verify the reverse 10 of Wands for the energy, actions, and goals of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Alright, Ace of Swords. Okay. Alright. So once again, this is a victory card for me. Okay, this is a success card, a victory card. What you're working on and the actions that you're executing in regards to your work, in regards to your finances. Like I said, I do see success on the horizon for whatever it is that you're working on or trying to manifest. Okay, but back to that reverse 10 of Wands. Do not give up. Even if you are very tired, you are exhausted, don't give up. But take a break if you need to. Okay. Also, this could be the action of you maybe needing to cut some things out so that you can continue on this journey of what it is that you're working on and or trying to manifest. Okay. For some of you, you could be receiving some communication that clears things up for you. Okay, or taking action to once again communicate with someone else your perspective or something that needs to be communicated. All right, why is the Ace of Swords here? Why is the Ace of Swords here with the reverse 10 of Wands for the energy, goals, and actions of Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Clarify the Ace of Swords with the reverse 10 of Wands. Alright, we have the reverse Moon and the reverse Strength card. So, once again, two major arcanas. The reverse Moon can also talk about secrets. So like I said, for some of you, this is an energy of from someone that you're dealing with, you know, with, it seems like on a personal level, but it could be on a professional level as well, where, you know, some things are just coming to the surface, they're being revealed, you know, things like that. For others, this is just an energy of, once again, not overworking yourself and not allowing your insecurities, your confidence to drop. Okay, like I said, because it really looks like for a lot of you, you're almost there in whatever it is that you're working on or creating, like for real. Other than that, this is just like, once again, controlling your shadow side. Okay, the reverse Strength card is, it's an energy of being in doubt. It's an energy of not having control or inner strength to control your lower nature, your shadow side, your vices. Okay, so once again, do not allow your shadow side, your vices to stand in your way and to fuck up your creative process. Okay, and what it is that you're working on. Some of you may be getting some new ideas, okay, and you may doubt them at first, but they may be some really good ideas. Yeah, the most I'm getting from this is don't let anything shake your confidence in what you're doing, okay? and keep control of your shadow, of your vices. Do not let them throw you off. Take a break if you need to, but do not give up on what it is that you are working on and creating for yourself, because I do see success coming through for you very soon. Right, for some of you, you really do have a new beginning on the horizon with that Ace of Swords, along with new ideas, new perspectives. Why is this reverse moon card here? For the energy, levels, goals, and actions of Capricorn. Okay, cool. Alright, and we got 3 cards again. So clarifying the reverse moon, like I said, the star card, that's the wish fulfillment card. It's a healing card. It's some healing energy. It's about faith. It's about optimism. It's about having spiritual help. Okay, so once again, for some of you, you need to implement some kind of spiritual practice, philosophy within your life, to give you a way to have strength and confidence in what you're doing and how to manifest in what you're creating. So for some of you, there's definitely a need to connect with your higher self on a regular basis, whether that's through meditation, whether that's through yoga, whether that's through being creative, through getting out, through moving, through taking a break from work so that you can rest your mind, so that you can actually hear, you know, your intuition talk to you when need be. But with the 9 of Pentacles here and the star, like I said, that's wish fulfillment, that's stability, that's being a self-made entrepreneur. Okay, so being self-made in whatever it is you're doing, getting to a point where you can enjoy the rewards of your hard work. Okay, so like I said, I do see success here for you. The star, the Ace of Swords, the King of Pentacles, the King of Wands, Page of Wands, like all of this talks about success. But with the overall energy being this reverse hermit, you're definitely needing to make sure that you're not isolating yourself from people who are trying to connect with you in a healthy way. Definitely needing to get yourself spiritually in alignment through some kind of spiritual practice or philosophy, whether that's, you know, Buddhism, or that's taking regular spiritual baths. There's something, whatever resonates with you. Yeah. Okay, and with this reverse 5 of Swords being over here, once again, not letting your own mind and your own pride work against you. That reverse Strength card this here can also talk about pride, because that's a vice, that's your shadow. Okay, so right, bottom of the deck is the 8 of Wands. So like I said, things may start to very well pick up for you, if not already in the near future. For others of you, coinciding with this Ace of Swords, you could have some kind of incoming communication or ideas. Okay, sometimes this Ace of Swords, 8 of Wands, can talk about receiving creative inspiration, spiritual downloads, or guidance. For others, this is, like I said, things picking up for you on a business level or whatever you're working on, and receiving communication. Okay, so let's pull some Oracle cards. Is there any more insights or guidance that the Capricorn collective needs at this time? Divine insight, divine insight, guidance, and advice for the collective of Capricorn. The seer, follow your intuition. Okay. So once again, in order for you to listen to your intuition or hear it, you got to be in alignment. You got to take some time out with this 4 of Swords. Okay, it's very hard to hear your intuition when you're constantly on the go, when you're constantly busy doing everything. You know, you got to take some time out when necessary so that you can tune into yourself. Bottom of the deck, reckless actions lead to conflict. Okay, I'm sure, I think over here did I see a reverse Fool? I can't remember. But fire, once again, not being too impulsive. I said you're carrying a lot of fire energy, or you're around someone who carries a lot of fire energy, and you're needing to temper that. Okay, so stay focused on what you're doing. I do see things manifesting and coming through for you, and possibly business picking up, or things taking off in a very good way. But there's a need to slow down at times, you know, to tune into yourself, to give yourself a rest. Okay, so that you don't burn yourself out. Alrighty. Alright, so any more insights, guidance, and advice for the Capricorn collective. Divine insight, guidance, and clarity and advice for the Capricorn collectives. Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Self-esteem. Okay. Can I get 2 more cards for insight and guidance for Capricorn? Can I get 1 more card for Capricorn? Insight, guidance, and advice for Capricorn. Okay, so we got 3 cards. The first one that came out is the self-esteem card. Okay, so once again, like I said, for some of you, this vice of yours or this thing that's keeping you up at night, you're worried and you are maybe not fully confident how you should be, or you're experiencing some fluctuations in said confidence. Okay, like I said, I really don't see a need to worry about if you're going to be successful in what you're doing, because I see that here. You have the 8 and the 9 of Pentacles, which is all about perfecting your craft and being able to reap the rewards from that. So whatever it is that you're working on, I do see it panning out at some point to be really, really good for you. Okay. The affirmation on here says, I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. You know, so definitely with this reverse strength card, this here, have confidence in yourself and what you're doing. The second card that came out is honesty. It says, I can't always expect truth from others, but I can't expect it from myself. So for some of you, this is definitely you revealing or seeing some things about another person. Maybe someone has been deceptive with you, or maybe you're just seeing a situation or a person more clearly. For others of you, this is a need to be honest with yourself and act out of that place. I feel like I've said that for a couple of signs now, but with that Justice card, that Ace of Swords, that's all about truth. Okay, so being real with yourself, being real with others, and only allowing people around you that are going to be real with you. Okay. And the last card that we got is envy. It says, I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. So I don't know if this is you, Capricorn, taking on this envy, or if this is someone around you, and that could be why you're feeling defensive, you know, in whatever this relationship is with the 7 of Wands, 6 of Cups. So for some of you, this is you feeling envious, and for others, it's someone else feeling envious of you. But just know that if this is you, Capricorn, you don't need to feel envious, because like I said, things are looking really, really good for you. It's only a matter of time before things start to pan out. For others, that reverse Queen of Wands energy can definitely be somebody who is jealous, whether that's you or another person, like I said, because that energy is operating out of a low vibration, out of insecurity, out of, you know, creating drama. So if you do have someone around you that maybe you're, you know, with this reverse 7 of Cups, you're realizing they're envious, or that they don't really mean you well, that's someone that you need to protect your energy from, but in the best way that you know how. For some of you, you do need to implement some spiritual practices so that you are not affected by their envy and their evil eye. Okay. Bottom of the deck is gratitude. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. Okay. So to keep your vibration high is very, very good. And to combat any envy that you may feel, it's best to stay grateful for what you have, where you are, where you're going, okay? Because everything could always be 10 times worse. All right, so keep your vibration up. Like I said, a lot of you need to implement some spiritual practices if you haven't already, to, you know, cultivate your energy, sustain your energy, take rest when you need to, so that you can tune into yourself, so that you can cleanse your energy field. For others, you're needing to stay grateful and for others of you, you're needing to protect your energy because you could have lower vibrational people around you, or situations around you that are depleting you, or, you know, keeping you spiritually off balance and out of whack. Okay, sometimes it's 9 of Swords, it can talk about like psychic attacks. Okay, so definitely there are subliminals that can help you to raise your vibration. There are spiritual practices that can help you to cleanse your aura and to also protect you from lower vibrational energies. But the best form of spiritual protection is to keep your vibration up. That way the lower vibrational energy doesn't affect you as much. Okay, so Capricorn, I hope that this has been an insightful, helpful, and encouraging reading for you. Okay, until my next video, which is sooner rather than later, I will see you. I love you. Be safe, keep your energy protected, stay focused on what you're doing, because I do see a lot of success on the horizon for you if you're not experiencing that already. And I will talk to you soon. Okay, thank you and bye.